And the red corner, it's Sao-Eak Sidamnuay, 18 years of age. Started fighting he's 11, he's 5 feet 4 inches tall. He's had 30 fights in his professional career for 8 losses and 2 draws. And coming up the blue corner, Taveesak, Sor.Panomwan, 18 years of age. Started fighting when he was 10, 5 feet 4.5 inches tall. 35 fights in his career for 10 losses and 3 draws. There's Sao-Eak on his knee, dancing the Sidamnuay, and on the blue corner behind him is Taveesak. There's both fighters going around doing their renditions of the Sidamnuay, the ancient fighting ritual of Muay Thai. The dance procedure here goes back well over 1,000 years ago, when the Thai people were fighting for their land, known as the land of the free, later known as Siam, and then became Thailand. And this particular fighting technique, Muay Thai, is been proven not only in the battlefield but in the ring. And every martial art around the world has competed against the Muay Thai style in the ring, has found the Muay Thai fighting technique to be superior. And because of the condition, not only of the fighters, but the fact that they're using the weapons of the knee, the feet for kicking, the elbows and the fists. And in Muay Thai, you'll see the way the fighters come together in a grappling formation. That's when the knees and the elbows are used. And then there's the long-range techniques where the roundhouse sweeping pendulum kick is used for the long-range weapon. There's the roundhouse kick there by Sao-Eak, flying high, chin high. And Taveesak having a close look at Sao-Eak's procedures, particularly that technique he uses with the roundhouse kick. Head-high kick by Taveesak. So Taveesak showing his ability with the kicking techniques of the roundhouse just as much as Sao-Eak was. Sao-Eak backing off to Taveesak and fires in under a roundhouse kick underneath the guard of Taveesak. Wild kick by Taveesak. He turned his head, and fortunately for him, Sao-Eak wasn't prepared for it, and he didn't administer a blow to the back of the head. But certainly Taveesak all at sea there as he swung him wildly and exposed the back of his head to Sao-Eak, but Sao-Eak couldn't take advantage of that one. So let's pick up the slow motion here. There's a classic T-push kick by Taveesak, pushing Sao-Eak right back, and Sao-Eak battling to stay on his feet. Round 2. Taveesak in the blue, Sao-Eak in the red and white. There's the grapple. Knees by Sao-Eak. And knee response by Taveesak. Taveesak a little bit taller than Sao-Eak. A big smile on the face of Sao-Eak. Don't be mistaken by that smile. Underneath it there's a fighting fury. Good hard kick there by Sao-Eak. Another hard head-high kick by Sao-Eak, putting the pressure right on Taveesak here in round 2. Sao-Eak fires down with the roundhouse kick to the legs, taken on the shin by Taveesak. He's keeping the kicks moving, a fairly rapid repetition is Sao-Eak in the red. Comes in again with the roundhouse kick, another and another. And Taveesak takes one step back. Wild kick by Sao-Eak, another one. Into the grapple, and the referee breaks. The referee will break the grapple when there's no movement, no attacks, no knees or kicking or even any punches or elbows. If nothing happens, the referee will break the grapple. It's the constant job of the referee to keep the fight moving, keep the fighters performing. And the referee in Muay Thai is very proactive in ensuring that the fighters perform to the best of their ability. Plenty of action here too as Sao-Eak comes in on to Taveesak. Wild charge by Taveesak. And there's the response by Sao-Eak, coming back hard at him with roundhouse kicks. And Taveesak being forced to go back into a defensive mode. Taveesak standing back now from Sao-Eak. End of round 2. And Sao-Eak doing well after 2 rounds, certainly keeping the pressure on the Taveesak and defending well. You see a lovely roundhouse kick there to the body by Sao-Eak in response to the attacking drive by Taveesak. And so we go into round 3. Taveesak on the attack. Sao-Eak coming in hard now, taking a bit of punishment, but still delivering with his knees in the ram charge grapple. So Sao-Eak keeping the pressure on the Taveesak here in round 3. Good roundhouse by Sao-Eak. There's the other drive with the ram drive. Looking at getting his knees in, but he can't do so. He's really charging down too low and he can't really administer the knee blow. So with no action, the referee breaks that particular grappling manoeuvre. Knees by Taveesak. There they go again in the grapple, and it's Sao-Eak doing a little better than Taveesak in that one. Referee's having a word or two to Taveesak, telling him to keep attacking in the grapple. Sao-Eak on the attack with roundhouse kicks. Grappling again, another ram charge, swing around by Taveesak. Taveesak delivers the knee. Taveesak settling down in those wild grappling bursts that Sao-Eak likes to engage in. He's able to outscore them with a precision knee kick. Sao-Eak on the attack again. Knee defence by Taveesak. And Taveesak being driven down to the canvas by Sao-Eak. Attacks by Sao-Eak. Taveesak's been held back by the attacking bursts of Sao-Eak. It's really taking him a bit by surprise, and now Sao-Eak's driving home with the knees. Taveesak trying to get his own knees working, but he's having difficulty with those charge bursts that Sao-Eak is delivering. But if you look at the breathing of Sao-Eak, it looks like he may be tiring, and that's not good news for him. This fight's only at the midway stage, if that. So really, if he's starting to tire now, how's he going to be later on? Taveesak seems to be quite happy to take the punishment from Sao-Eak. Seems quite cool as he defends against another attack by Sao-Eak. Bells and sounds to end another interesting round, and certainly Sao-Eak is not looking as fresh as he was in the opening rounds, and it'll be interesting to see how his stamina goes as this fight progresses. There he is in the grapple, Sao-Eak, putting a lot of pressure on Taveesak. and you're watching Muay Thai. Round 4, 2 more rounds to go. Been fairly even so far, but I'm starting to look at Sao-Eak, and I'm looking the way he's opening this round. He normally opens with a fiery burst, but you can see there he doesn't have the zest in his movement, and I would suspect that he's starting to tire, which is a pity because he has put on 3 good rounds, and if he had the stamina, he could probably go on and win this one. But Taveesak looks like he's got a gallon or 2 in reserve, and it's going to make it tough for Sao-Eak as this fight progresses, because they're fairly even, and it's going to be the precision striker that's going to win. And if you're tired, it's very hard to deliver your attacks with any sort of accuracy and power. Let's see what happens here with Sao-Eak. He's still attacking, or trying to attack, but the zip has left his movement, and there's the strength of Taveesak, certainly delivering a good hard driving knee attack, forcing Sao-Eak back, and there he comfortably pushes Sao-Eak back into the corner, which is again not a good indication for Sao-Eak, and certainly shows that he is starting to fade a bit now. Taveesak waiting for Sao-Eak to charge, and then delivers a roundhouse kick. There's the grapple being applied by Sao-Eak. See who scores with the knees. Taveesak gets his knee in first, second knee. Looking a little stronger now in the grapple, certainly Taveesak, and the referee having a word to Sao-Eak. I don't think it's any lack of endeavour. I really believe that he may have kicked himself out in those first 3 rounds. There's the charge by Sao-Eak again. There's the roundhouse response. Tidy roundhouse attack there by Taveesak. And you can see the way that even Sao-Eak's turning away. Looks like he's injured himself. What's happened here? Now it looks like he may have unloosened his protector, so that does give him a bit of a breather, and I think he really does need one too. There is Sao-Eak on the attack. And now he's back in the ring again, so round 4, into the latter stages of round 4. Sao-Eak starting to fade, and there's Taveesak on the attack. Taveesak got his grapple on. Sao-Eak keeping the pressure going, but not having much penetration anymore, and certainly doesn't have the accuracy in his kicking, although he's still got a lot of endeavour there, and he's still trying to keep the things going. And there's Taveesak on the drive back. Taveesak seems to be controlling the fight better, more masterful in the way of his technique. And it was a bit of a sloppy round there by Taveesak, and it wouldn't have earned him many points at all. There's the precision kicks by Taveesak, which would have given him top scores by the judges. And see the way he defended there by raising up his shin and made it like a shield. There's a deep push kick, again scoring well for Taveesak. And Sao-Eak been flung back by the power. So a good round 4 by Taveesak, and Sao-Eak's going to have to put in a really good performance here in round 5 if he's going to get the judges' nod. And I really feel that it could be a bit beyond him, because he is starting to fade in towards the end of round 3, and didn't have a good round in 4. So unless he's got something really up his sleeve that I don't see, I think you're going to find that Taveesak's going to cruise this round out and win on points. But anything can happen, and often does happen in Muay Thai. There's the grappling technique of Taveesak, got his knee extended. Certainly too masterful now in the grappling for Sao-Eak. Sao-Eak doesn't seem to be able to have any real strategy to score against Taveesak. Taveesak quite happy to defend, swinging Sao-Eak around and driving in the knees as Sao-Eak goes back into the corner. Roundhouse to the body by Taveesak. Taveesak in the blue, defending now against Sao-Eak. Sao-Eak realising that time is running out. He would like to score a decisive knockdown if he gets the opportunity. But the defence of Taveesak has been sound. Head-high kick by Taveesak. Punches by Sao-Eak. Sao-Eak putting on the pressure now as we go into the final seconds of round 5. I have Taveesak ahead on points. Not by a great deal, but certainly by a decisive amount. And Taveesak really is cruising here in round 3. He doesn't have to do too much. And look at Sao-Eak now. He's virtually a spent force, and Taveesak gently pushing him back, saying, no point you coming in too hard because I have the answers. And really, that's what it's been about from about round 3 on. Sao-Eak trying to desperately land a knockdown punch, but you can see their frustration and a little bit of despondency as the bell sounds to end round 5, and I'm certain you're going to find that Taveesak in the blue has run out the winner. There he is, roundhouse underneath the shoulders of Sao-Eak, and there's the winner. And I have a comfortable winner too. I thought that he dominated round 4 and 5. So Taveesak, the winner on points.